What is your favorite color?
We have to do it by tradition.
We do, don't we?
Yeah, it just didn't feel right.
Okay, wait, what
feel
is
like we
your
can start.
favorite color?
Purple.
There it is.
It's weird. It's the activating thing. You
Yeah.
know? It's like, now I'm ready to play the music.
There it is. Yeah, feeling it.
Let's get this shit going.
Who's doing the intro tonight?
You do it. Go.
Well, I did just want to mention, because we never do, update on Wesson's travels on the Appalachia.
Oh, yeah? Where's he at? I think it's Appalachia.
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 Right back at you.
So I just wanted to give an update on Wesson.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's doing the...
Start fresher.
Just
Who's that?
Just wanted to give an update on Wesson, our very own Wesson. He's hiking the Appalachian Trail, averaging 18 to 22 miles a day.
Damn.
And he just hit Duncannon, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
So if you're in
already.
Duncannon, well, by the time you listen to this, he'll probably be.
Yeah, no kidding.
Probably be in Maine.
Yeah.
And happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Happy
Yeah.
Father's Day to everybody out
Four
there.
dads here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we are recording this on Father's Day.
This is
I
true.
mean, allegedly.
Yeah, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly recording it on Father's Day? Or?
Allegedly a dad.
Oh.
James is just shaking his head.
So, what?
I just take my headphones and walk out.
So yeah, welcome back, boys and girls, to the Natty 19 podcast. I believe this is episode 78. Am I correct
Yes.
on that? 78. 78 episodes.
And I still like you guys.
This is incredible.
So why was
That
6
makes
afraid
one
of
of us.
7?
Oh, God.
7, 8, 9.
So we have been doing this for a while. I gotta say, 78 episodes is well, we haven't done 78 yet. We gotta get through
catalog.
it tonight.
Yeah, we got to make it.
But 77 episodes have come and gone. We're so glad to be doing this. I know I personally have been having a good time even through all the thick and thin. And it's been great. So, and thank you guys for listening to us and following along in this Tomb of Annihilation story we've been doing. And we are, are we at the end? Who knows? We have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I do know that this is like the end of the adventure book, but we don't know what's going on after this. I guess we're just going to have to find out. Are we going to pursue other RPGs, other themes? Are we going to...
Dark Sun, let's do it.
what's going
There's
on?
so many great ones out there, you know?
Tons of great ones.
I
Not
want
enough
to do
time in
so
life.
many different ones. I want to do Dark Suns. I want to do a sci-fi one, you know?
Yeah.
lot out there.
I'm into the sci-fi one.
If anybody out there that's listening who cares enough to write us in or to let us know on social media what you'd like to see after this, we're taking... What do you
Maybe
call
we'll
those?
do a poll.
The lines
maybe,
are open.
Maybe we'll do a poll, yeah.
We're taking calls,
We're taking
guys.
suggestions.
Yeah, so, and that might be fun, you know, because we're kind of... We don't know what's going on. And so
The phones are lighting up. The calls are coming in.
didn't even air yet, and they're lighting up.
Somebody's got to have a clue for us.
So let's get into this. If you like what we're doing, go over to iTunes, leave us a written review, rate us, all that good stuff. You can also check us out on Patreon. We've got some support tiers if you'd rather support us that way. We've got a little bit of a Patreon following, and that's cool. We love those guys. It's great hearing from them. So let's start the music on the Natty 19 podcast, baby. Episode 78, Inbound.
We should come up with an Natty 19 shanty.
Yeah,
Record
absolutely.
it ourselves.
Oh, that'd
Fuck
be
yeah.
sweet. Yeah. Fuck yeah. How
That's a
come it
good
took
one.
us 78 episodes?
We definitely need a shanty.
We are back now. Let's do a quick recap slash recall as to what went on last, because we went deep into the fucking night on that last episode, and honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So you guys fought the mummy, Wongo. Copernicus gets possessed by the spirit of Wongo, shoves Obalaka out. Irame then grasps the ring and lets Obalaka in. Whether she willed it or not, it happened. Obalaka possessing Irame, Wongo possessing Copernicus. There was a clear contrast there. Wongo appears to be a little bit more self-absorbed, as we noticed with Cappy, as he just kind of started. It started to come out through Cappy. You could obviously, these spirits have a little bit, at least a little bit of an influence on their host. Okay, we've gotten that much. You guys did all right during the mummy fight, I think, if I remember correctly. I think Copernicus came out slightly scarred with missing 5 max hit points. No big deal.
Yes.
No big deal. Little bit of a big deal.
Good thing I had that armor. So it would have been 10.
It would have
Yeah.
been 10. I just
That's-
repeated you. It would have been 10 though, and that's a good point. Imagine, and that's a double attack. What if it hit you twice? Holy shit. We're getting into the sauce, boys and girls, essentially is what James is trying to say.
What do you mean?
It was on the
James
tip of my
doesn't say anything. I don't say anything.
So moving on from there, you guys managed to go back to the rust room, and you did take a long rest. You attuned some of your new and old magical items, and you then proceeded southbound to the staircase where that noise was coming from. It was a workshop, as you realized. And when you went down there, you noticed, I think it was, 5 of these tomb dwarves were down there. You saw the pictures. Grisly-looking bastards. Now, this room is lit with braziers. No sunlight coming. I just want to contrast, as we're getting started on this floor, I want to lay the environment out a little bit. No sun shafts coming in through cracks through the ceiling anymore. No vegetation, obviously, because vegetation needs sun shafts. You're in a dungeon environment now, completely. Lit only by these braziers. 5 tomb dwarves are in this room. And as you were approaching, it would appear one of them, they were just finishing up this project, which was this creature that comes out of the vat as this one pulls the lever. They turn, they see you. Most opportune moment. They don't say that because they don't really, but that's what I was thinking when you came in, because it was written in there as the characters
Written
are
all
coming
over their
in.
face.
Yeah, and that's where you left off. You rolled. I said roll for initiative, but I don't believe you guys rolled for initiative. I think we're saving that for right now. So why don't we do that?
Ooh.
We're going to get initiative rolled, guys, for this combat. And honestly, looking at these stat blocks, I don't know how this is going to turn out, guys. We're all in it, to win it here.
How many are there?
5.
There's 5 plus 1 creation. Leave it
Oh,
at
the
that.
flesh golem.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I
There's
remember
a
correctly.
19 for Irame.
So let me record that. Why don't we go counterclockwise, because that's weird and we don't usually do that. So what was that, Irame?
That's a 19.
19 on Irame. K-Way, a.k.a. Zavril.
Let's roll a high one this time. A nice 21.
That's a good one.
Ooh, 21.
I think that's my highest all.
Zavril's getting into the fight tonight. Copernicus, heart.
Natty 20.
What is happening
Fucking
right
stole
now?
my thunder.
What is
this
going
goddamn
on?
counterclockwise shit stole my
I
thunder.
thought you were going to call him a cunt.
That's a 23.
23 for Copernicus Heart. This is amazing, guys. These guys, it couldn't have been at a better fight. You guys need the edge.
What'd you get, Spitlongi?
I thought you were going to say this goddamn cunt.
That goes without saying. So I also rolled a natty 20 for a 23.
That's kind of
There
already
it
been
is.
done.
Roll off?
It's
Is
kind of
that a
already
roll
been
off?
done.
Fucking cunt. Is this a roll off?
Would have been cool, but Copernicus.
You want to roll off?
I want
against
to
me?
roll off.
Yes.
Dude,
I've
you know what
never
happened to
been
the last
I
guy
don't
that
think
rolled
I've-
off against me?
I don't.
He never played D&D again. Let's go. 3.
19.
It was meant to be.
Sucker.
So that's who's going first? We all rolled so high.
I guess
I
that
think
means I have to
there's-
figure out what to
K-Way
do.
go
I
last
still don't know what Spitlongi's
I think I'm
initiative
last.
is.
It was a 23, but James and I both had a 23, both on a natural 20. We both have the same initiative bonus, so we get a roll off.
Gotcha. Okay, so fair enough. All right, well, it's looking pretty good. Everyone's got some really high initiative rolls here. I still don't know I can't predict the outcome of this fight, but we're going to go ahead and bring it right in. We're at the top of round 1. Cue the combat music because we got a fight on our hands, guys. Through these braziers. This room, it's worth mentioning, the walls, okay, are embedded. You need a map?
Yeah.
The walls of this room are embedded with the faces you've been seeing, like the one with the dark well in its mouth, the classic bearded devil face. You see here and there, that face is like molded into the walls of this room. The heat is starting to build as well. Sweat glistening off of your skin. Top of round 1. Spitlongi with a 24.
First thing Spitlongi's doing is she's going to utter some words in ancient primordial, and a spiritual weapon will appear. This will be a scimitar.
Wise choice.
And I'll go for the nearest. I guess I'll go for... Well, let's get a lay of what all these people are doing.
Yeah, can we get the map?
Opening map now.
Yeah, and I want to know if any of these are different than others. Or do some look like casters?
No, I believe correct me if I'm wrong, I believe I said they all had crossbows on their back, battle axes in hand at this point. Zoom. Oops. I hate when I spin them on accident. Did I spin them? No, I didn't spin them. Almost.
No,
did.
they're just cockeyed.
Yeah, they are a bit slanted. Okay, so we've got ourselves a battle map open now. Let me lay it out. Copernicus, right there in the front. He, in fact, right now currently is the only one in the room. Spitlongi, about 5 feet behind him. A 5-foot gap between Copernicus and Spitlongi. Zavril behind Spitlongi. Irame taking it up the rear, as per usual.
Jesus.
It's a holiday, right?
Yeah.
It's your day.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to me. Okay.
That's right, Daddy.
All right,
So,
guys, this is awesome. I am fucking excited, genuinely, for this fight.
So Spitlongi is going to close the gap so that she has a better view of the room. And when she casts spiritual weapon, she's actually going to cast it and have it appear on the... does that look like a... That's not a boss. That's a summoned creature.
I mean, yeah.
Let me get out a token for your spiritual weapon because I think
Fucking
you...
spiritual weapon again.
I know with this thing, but honestly, I'm not pissed about it as much because I think it's a smart move and I think you're going to need it. So here we go.
It's been a long time since we've seen that at our table,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
we haven't brought
We've
it up
only
a whole
ever
lot.
seen it 3 times, but all 3 kind of annoyed me.
It was back in the Abyss days. We were busting out some spiritual
I might have
weapons.
had
Yeah.
it out once. Or
We had
Yes,
it out
Spitlongi
once.
pulled it
Oh,
out
okay.
during the
Campaign.
fight with Rosnas's.
Spitlongi's always whipping it out.
yeah.
Okay, so
You're a
as you
snake
can
woman.
see,
Do it.
What do you got to lose?
Yes, a spiritual scimitar.
Yes.
okay, a spear token will should do for now because I can't
Okay.
find a scimitar one, but there it is on the map.
It'll look like shadow, but maybe with some green coalescence, sort of like moving around the shadowy scimitar.
And where would you like to place this?
Let's go smack dab in the middle of the cluster of them that are in
Okay.
the northern part of the room.
Ooh, I like it.
And does it attack this round?
Let me ask you this: you might have to move in a little bit to get a visual from
Well,
there.
that's what I said. I said I was going
Okay.
to close the gap.
Okay. That is a pillar, but I'll allow it.
If not, I mean, I'll move wherever I need to be. If you want me to go in further, I would say I would be southeast of...
If that's where you want to be, I'm going to allow that.
Okay. All right, so do I roll now? Let me read the spell here. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee attack. So yeah, I'm going to roll now. I'm going to... Oh, shit. Who looks tougher?
I would say, it's hard to say, but I think that the creation looks tougher.
Yeah, let's have the spiritual weapon on the creation.
I should have made you do like a quick insight roll on that. I'll give it to you for now, but next time I'm going to force you to do that.
I mean, little dwarves or dwarves
That
or a
Jedi
flesh
mind
golem.
tricked you.
I think that at the end of the last episode we were like, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is a hit. This is like a 9 or a 10.
That's sadly going to miss, but it was a good round. You got the spiritual weapon out there.
But I'm not done yet because that was only a bonus action.
Oh.
Ooh.
So let me just go ahead and actually move in closer. So the one that's directly in front of us over by the table,
Yep.
I want to be to the southwest. Oh yeah, down right there, right where you have me. Because I'm going to use my whip, which gives me some reach.
Okay.
And let's go. All right, now this is a much better roll. This is a 20.
20 is definitely going to hit on Tomb Dwarf number 2, named Richard.
Actually, it was a 23.
They call him
Sorry.
Dick.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're looking at maybe.
High roller.
So it will be 8 slashing damage plus 4 electricity.
Okay, we've got a little bit of some mixed damage going,
Wow.
everybody.
And I don't know if anybody. Have you guys seen my whip in action?
So let me ask
yet?
you this: how much was the slashing
Yes.
damage?
It was
8?
8.
8 slashing damage. And how much was the electricity?
4.
4. Okay. Okay, so it definitely, anybody who's paying attention would have seen that the whip didn't do as much damage as that attack should have.
Does it look like it was the slashing?
Yep, it looked like the lightning appeared to have, what you would
Shocked
gauge lightning to affect, but it was the slashing that didn't quite do as much. Did that conclude your turn?
Yes.
All right, next up, we are looking at Copernicus Heart.
Copernicus hot. All right. So Cappy holds Day Nocturne out in front of him, and a protective magical force starts to emanate from the blade and manifests around Copernicus in a spectral frosty armor as he casts Armor of Agatha again. It's been a while since I've cast it. At 4th level, gives me 20 bonus hit points.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice work.
Those are temporary hit points, so 20 temp hit points on Copernicus. All right.
Which will bring me up to 69.
Smart move. I could see Copernicus, after taking that last hit from the mummy, he's got a new plan going into these combats.
That's right. We don't want that.
Yep.
And that table directly behind Copernicus, what's on it?
Oh, that right there. It's a. What did I say it was? I would say various workshop tools and vats and.
So can he hop up on it and just kind of kick the shit out of the way, or
Yeah,
difficult
absolutely.
terrain, or
No, you can hop up on it. It's a medium-sized table.
because these dwarf guys, they're like what? Dwarves like 4 feet, 4.5, 5 feet.
Oh, that's a good question. They are. Let me see the size. They are medium undead.
Okay.
So they are. They must be a little bigger than our dwarves.
Dwarves are
No,
medium.
dwarves
Are they
are medium.
medium?
Yep.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
They're usually on the lower end of medium. But
Okay, yep. So they are medium size. So they are. That table is a medium-sized table.
All right, so he hops up on the table, and he'll hold the line with Spitlongi, and with just the ice covering him, forming down icicles on him. No, right next to Spitlongi.
the other
That
two.
Oh,
table-
the other
the
table.
other table.
Oh, there's nothing on that table.
Okay.
So you're holding the line.
Well, I casted Armor Agatha. That's my action, and I'm not running up in there.
Okay,
So-
wait.
we're
Something
we're
looks
building
different
a line.
about you tonight. You look like a philosopher or something over there. Very pensive.
He's
this-
holding a philosopher's stone.
very pensive this evening. I don't know.
Oh, his beard is
Pointed more?
Pointed.
I don't know. Something
Yeah.
looks different.
Yeah,
It's
you look like
always
Satan.
pointed.
You look like Satan.
It's pointed more.
very
tonight.
handsome-
It actually grows
A very handsome
into a
Satan.
point.
And a very
His beard
handsome
grew
one.
a little longer.
Of course it does.
since then.
You're annoying.
What?
Nobody's.
I actually cut it last week, so
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's what it is.
It
You
grew
trimmed
longer.
it. You trimmed
I cut
it.
it last week. Great.
All right. So was that Copernicus's turn? I hate saying Copernicus's.
Cappies.
What?
It does sound
You were
weird.
thinking it. I said it.
As a bonus action, he'll use his warlock power, his once a day hexblade curse.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that on the fleshy flesh golem.
Oh.
It's been a while.
Which
that,
one? Oh, the one in back, the flesh, the tomb guardian. Let's call it what it is.
Is
at
it
this
tomb
point.
guard-
It's
okay.
a tomb guardian at this
Alright.
point.
that gives me my crits on 19 and 20 bonus damage, regain the HP when we slay it, and we will slay it.
That we will.
All right. So let me type this in. Give me a quick rundown on that. Just the mechanics. What I need to know.
10 rounds, crits on 19 and 20, and I'll regain HP when it does. 8. That's important too.
So the crits only you.
Yeah, this is only for me.
Okay.
This is between me, Day Nocturne, and the Flesh Golem. Or what are we calling it?
Tomb Guardian.
Between me, Day Nocturne, and the Tomb Guardian.
I'm gonna name it Cappy's Curse. Okay, here we go. It's on him.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. That was the turn of Copernicus, which brings us to Master Dawn Tracker.
My turns could be fairly simple. I'm going to just move down to the base of the steps. As I'm doing that, I'll withdraw my whips, and then I am going to first. I am going to cast Hunter's Sense on the Tomb Dwarf number 2, Richard.
Okay. Hunter
That's
Sense.
the one that allows me to find out like any immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities.
Oh.
Nice.
That's the one. Okay. Then I don't need a. Okay, here we go. So resistances. You're looking at necrotic damage, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, all from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. Damage immunities, poison, condition immunities, exhaustion, and poisoned.
Man, these guys are stacked.
And that's it.
All right,
I think,
I'll go ahead and relay that information to the team.
You, as being an undead hunter, I'm going to give you a little extra here. These things emanate an aura equivalent to that of a white. Okay, so you know that they're capable of perhaps a life drain attack.
Interesting.
Oh, God. We're in for it.
Yeah, we are.
Cappy's like, someone's stealing my move.
And of course, and of course, with that, you also know that they have a sunlight sensitivity as well.
All right.
Thankfully, there's no sunlight down here.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark on the same dwarf.
Okay, Hunter's Mark.
Dapping him up and down.
I'm going back to my slow and steady fucking combat style. The tune's been kicking my ass so far.
This is true. So next up, we're looking at Tomb Dwarf number 5.
Oh, before me?
Before you.
Shit.
Oh boy, this is wonderful.
No, it's not. It's not
these are
wonderful.
undead?
Yes, they are undead. This place reeks. I don't know if I mentioned this. This place reeks of rot.
Everything is dead.
Oh, God.
It is nauseating, or just about nauseating. The smell is like that of a fucking mausoleum. All right, here we go. Actually, I've never been in a mausoleum, so I mean they can smell fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'm sure they don't smell bad nowadays.
Right.
awesome.
I just realized that.
We should take a week off and do like a D&D vacation where we visit caves, tombs, castles.
Oh,
I like
whatever,
it.
you know?
Yeah, just to get inspiration and
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
more descriptive
Film some of it.
ideas. I like that.
Get some real nitty gritty, like true
Have a
life.
session
I
in the
see,
middle of a
I see
mausoleum.
James
What the
nodding
fuck?
in approval. I'm feeling it.
The birthday before we moved, I wanted to spend it at the Lizzie Borden house.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good idea.
Up on the tracker, you have wounds for us. We should have no wounds after our long rest.
We should reflect. Okay, so 0. Good call.
Oh, speaking of birthdays, I noticed that this beer was canned on our daughter's birthday.
Oh, what day is that?
28, 2019.
3/28.
Yeah. Right?
Okay,
Is that
so
our
that-
daughter's
so-
birthday?
May 28th. Yeah.
No.
I mean March 28th. Okay, so here we go. Tomb Dwarf number 5 is coming. Actually, he sees
Not 2019, but like
No.
the month and day.
So he's gonna move in right there, and he's
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yep, so he's going to do a multi-attack on Copernicus. He was the first guy that he saw coming into the room.
Buckler's up.
Buckler's up, is it? Okay.
Buckler's up, covered in frosty armor.
All right, multi-attack coming in hot. First attack. This is going to be a long... wait a minute. I thought these guys had battle axes. Why does it say longsword attacks?
The picture showed.
The picture shows them holding a fucking battle axe, so I just assumed. I'm sorry. They have longswords.
They can have whatever you want them to have.
Yeah.
Well, it'll reflect the damage, I think, right? I don't know. Battle axe damage versus longsword damage.
The look of them, the axe made more sense. I mean, I wouldn't expect...
Whoa, dude. The multi-attack says this is a mistake. The multi-attack says the white makes 2 longsword attacks or 2 longbow attacks, but yet down in the description it says battle axe, which for the actual stats, and light crossbow for the range attack. So they do have battle axe. He's gonna take his battle axe up.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds like they just copied the white and put it on here.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what
probably
happened,
what the
lazy
boo-boo was.
fuckers. What am I paying for
Jonathan.
fucking Fantasy Grounds for?
Jonathan.
Copying and pasting fucking white
All right,
stats.
It's
come
a-
on now.
There's
They're
a
trying.
lot to do.
There's a
lot
lot,
to
you
do.
know.
All right, cut that out.
They get a monthly subscription.
Honey, we can't even get long and short rests right.
I'm with you.
We
No,
can't.
no. Well, I think there's a reasonable middle ground. Maybe you should provide some feedback, like as a subscriber.
Hey,
Yeah,
am I
it's
a
right
beta
here.
Report
tester?
it.
Am I a beta tester now, or am I a subscriber?
No. I mean, you know what I mean.
All right, I do know what you mean. But here we go.
We have been using Fantasy Grounds. It has been serving us. And
Yeah,
it's
we
not
love it.
and it's not perfect.
Yeah, look at Charlie
But-
doing damage control.
All right, people.
As John's sucking down a Baxter's.
I'm getting angry. All right, here we go. Battle axe coming in at Copernicus. So this is
It's going to be a tough one for you.
He's gonna
I'm ready for
he's
it.
gonna wind up. It is gonna be a tough one, and he's probably gonna miss with this attack. both attacks probably. But here we go. Battle axe. He's upswing with the battle axe, and he's coming up with his other hand as well. Missing with the battle axe, brings his other hand out. You see this cold light come out of his offhand. It's Copernicus. What? You feel your fucking the fabric of your very soul is being tugged on right now. Miss with an armor class 14. You avoid the effect of the life drain. Next up is Irame. You see what's happening. Actually, you don't really see what's happening because you're up the top of the stairs still.
No, I do.
You see a little bit what's going on.
Yeah. Irame is going to, because she's got 2 lined up, she's going to try to fire. It was going to be a witch bolt, but now it's looking like a lightning bolt.
Oh.
I was going to cast the witch bolt at a higher level anyway, so let's just try to hit them both.
What does that do for Mr. Dawn Tracker?
She can cast around. We decided before.
Well, okay.
I thought that we had anyway.
Yeah, okay.
No, it makes
and
sense.
plus, I was thinking I could justify it because I'm at a higher angle because of the stairs.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know.
That might make it harder.
If anything, that would.
Would it? You think?
Yeah.
If the opening at the bottom of the stairs going into the room.
Read the description.
But she can move down.
Okay.
Let's
all
read a
right.
lightning bolt real quick.
Okay, I'll read a lightning
bolt. Let's get a
bolt.
fresh start on it.
All right. A stroke of lightning forming a line of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in a direction you choose.
Blast out from you. Okay.
In a direction.
In a direction. Yep.
But what I was wondering, what I was listening for is if you can designate the point of origin. But it does blast out from you. You are the point of origin, so Mr. Dawn Tracker would be in line.
All right. Last time, I think you were a little bit more flexible.
I was, but it was a little bit of a different scenario.
Yeah, and that's okay, because I actually thought you should have been stricter last time than you were. I was surprised I got to do it, so I'm cool with that. So instead, I'll do the witch bolt. Ain't no thing.
It's yes. There's a little bit of
it's a powerful spell.
Yeah.
And part of that risk is that
You could
it's an AoE.
May.
Right. AoEs
Player.
I
Agreed.
can't allow to go through in this particular instance where you have just a straight shot.
All right, I'm going to go with the witch bolt. So first step is a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
And that was a 1. I'm going to re-roll it. Don't say anything. That's a 17. So a 23. 22, sorry, I can't count.
That's a hit.
All right. And it's going to be I'm sorry, I should have specified on the one next to Copernicus and Zavril, not Richard.
Tomb Dwarf 5?
Tomb Dwarf 5, yes.
Okay, Tomb Dwarf 5 is getting a witch bolt.
Hold on, let me use the luck.
Which I was looking right at me.
I was waiting for it.
Let me
Thank you.
Let me use up the lucky points.
I watched it click
used.
and watch the transition of his eyes.
All right, so I don't know if I've ever used the witch bolt, so I might read it real quick.
You
actually,
used it, but read it again.
Yeah, a beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. I make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes, and I'm casting it at.
Oh, you didn't use it. I used it. This is the one that Fenthaza used on. This is a great spell.
Yes. So I'm casting it at level 2, not level 1, so I get an extra d12.
Okay.
Of lightning damage. And then on each of my turns for the duration, I can use my action to deal 1d12 of lightning damage to the target automatically.
Yeah, it is a concentration spell.
It is a concentration spell. My question being is that would that automatic 1d12 switch to 2d12 because I cast it higher, or would it remain at 1d12?
No, the damage is going to be whatever
Consistent?
level whatever you casted it at.
All right. Sorry, I have to find d12s and I never use them, so. All right.
You rolled to hit already, right?
Yeah, I got a 22.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh, 11 and 2, so 13 damage.
13 lightning damage to Tomb Dwarf number 5.
That's like pretty much exactly average.
Yeah. Well, no, less than. Well, you're
But
right,
it's
exactly
But
average.
she landed it, though, so now
Yeah.
every turn automatic hit. She can just boom every time now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So what you would see is Irme noted that Snake Lady did good damage with the lightning. So she picked up on that, and then with Zavrel's information, she chose to go with the lightning witch bolt.
Yep. All right. Next up, I think, right? That ends your turn?
Spitlongi. I always forget Spitlongi's name.
Tomb Dwarf
I know.
number 2.
It's weird.
It's not that weird.
No, the name isn't weird. It's odd that I forget it specifically because the name isn't weird.
I thought it was a weird name, but now that I'm warmed up to it, it's...
Spitlongi? Yeah,
I gotta give her a
kinda
nickname to help me remember it. I call her Spit.
Where'd you come up with it?
It almost sounds like a real name, but mostly I wanted something with an S sound.
Yeah.
And then I thought the jungle, like the Angi at the end, was
Yeah.
kind of
Okay, yeah.
salty.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then the SV I thought was like it does like a sort of,
Yeah.
you know, but
Very snake-like.
yeah.
It's got
Snake
that
and
harsh Germanic sound in the beginning.
Terrible fucking name.
Yeah,
Let's
like
move
an
on.
Eastern European.
Yeah.
All right, so Spitlongi, you're getting attacked. You got a battle axe coming at you hot right now. Let's see what it does. Armor class 19.
Jesus, why are you rolling that?
Yep, and... All right, so let's resolve that. First, battle axe coming in.
I'm gonna hand him a D12 next time I get attacked. See if he notices.
I was just saying how I never use them. It's going to take me a second to find them.
So that's going to be 7 damage slashing.
Okay.
And the life drain as he comes up. Oh, he's addicted to your life force. Coming in again. Hope that this misses. That's going to nail you, armor class 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
With a life drain.
no.
Here it comes. Okay, so...
Any saving throws?
Yup, it's going to be a DC 13 saving throw.
Doable.
What kind?
Constitution.
Yeah.
It's never been your strong suit.
All right, let's see. And this is where I get criticism for using con as my dump stat. Actually, it's not that bad. Oh, but I rolled low. 6 on the saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I was going to toss you something if you were close, but...
Spitlongi. This thing reaches out as you feel the fabric of your soul being shredded apart as you now take 8 necrotic damage, which reduces your maximum hit point
What
by
the fuck?
that much.
What the fuck?
That's a lot.
What?
All right, that's
Do you
it.
get a
We're
gray?
leaving this
Do you
room.
get a gray stripe of hair? I've always wanted one of those.
That drops me down to 46 max hit points.
Well, this shit just got real.
Ugh. Upon seeing that, no, Irme wouldn't have seen it. Shit. But she would have been sad if she saw it and found it weird that she was sad.
One scale changed to color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look like a sick pet lizard. No, I'm actually not scaled, but maybe my skin's pale. I do look almost human. You realize that? Right?
I always imagined her to have like artistically placed scales.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like maybe a couple below an eye or something.
yeah, maybe a couple of like small, soft ones in hidden
Yeah.
places, like where the eyes come into the nose.
Yep, that's always how I kind of imagined her.
The Tomb Guardian is up. It's going to move. Oh, wait. You got your... Did we ever figure out if the spiritual weapon provokes... Is an attack provocation?
Oh, that's a good question.
feel
No,
like-
I don't
I don't
think we've ever figured it out.
I used that a lot in Abyss, and I don't remember that ever
I don't
being
think
a thing.
so, because you need to actually tell it to attack, right? Or is that a...
It's a bonus action to attack with it. I
Yeah,
think
it's
is
a
what
bonus
it came
action.
down to.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if it's I imagine attack of opportunity is more like a reaction.
You're right. It is a reaction. So here we go. The Tomb Guardian is now adjacent to Copernicus and Spitlongi. This guy.
Oh, sorry. The bonus action is not attacking it. The bonus action is to move the spiritual weapon.
That's right. Yeah.
It's free to attack with it.
I feel like I just listened to this on the Abyss Records too. But it's something happened. You used a bonus action to move it, and then you could move it and attack with it.
It was probably pretty convoluted on that too. Because
okay, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Because it sounds a little vague in this. What you can use a reaction to use an attack of opportunity, right? Why don't you use your reaction, if you do so choose, to take the attack of opportunity with your spiritual weapon?
Sure.
That's logical.
Yeah, I can see it either way. But I'm fucking natural one.
Oh.
Does nothing.
Does nothing. And luckily it's not my turn, so I don't lose anything.
Yes.
So this Tomb Guardian, Copernicus,
he's like right up in there. Xavier, you got to move out of my way.
This die's cold tonight. What do I gotta do to this thing?
Heat it up.
Eat it.
Cold, heat it up.
Stick it in your butt cheeks.
Don't do that.
That'll heat it up.
Don't do that.
All right, Copernicus, you're getting slammed.
I am hot.
Getting the slam.
You're getting slammed a couple times. One, it's going to be armor class 8. Second one, ooh, this might land. Armor class 23.
That's a hit.
That's going to be a hit. So let's go ahead.
Good thing you get temporary hit points.
Yeah.
All hit points are temporary.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so
That's
he
a t-shirt right there.
the armor explodes back on him for 13 cold damage.
13 cold damage. Let me see here. Damage immunities. Looks like he takes it. 13. The room is just flashing various colors now at this point. A magical battle. Very magical battle here.
I know, it's really colorful.
Next up is going to be Tomb Dwarf number 1. Move down. Actually, no, he's gonna shoot at you with a crossbow. He's gonna leave some space.
I was gonna say,
Everybody
line him
can't
up
be
for me,
choking
baby.
up. Everyone can't be choking up here. All right, so crossbow out. You must have loading because it says you can make multi-attack with. Wait a minute. Yeah, with 2. Okay, yeah. So.
Does he send 2 off at the same time, or does he?
You must have the loading feat or something. Okay, so here we go. Or whatever that crossbow expert is what it might be. Okay, so light crossbow attacks. Here we go. First one. That's a fumble. Yeah, it's bound. It's jammed.
Fumbleooski.
The spirit of Akramas is imbued with this.
Nice.
Next up, Tomb Dwarf number 3.
Was that Timmy? Timmy the Tomb Dwarf?
Timmy the Tomb Dwarf, again with the light crossbow, shooting in at Spitlongi. First attack, that's going to be an armor class 20.
Oof.
That's a hit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. So that is going to be... Hold on, Xavier says... I'm going to say that on air, Zaves.
There was actually a note by Jeremy Crawford specifically stating that the spiritual weapon does not make opportunity attacks.
Oh, all right, cool.
Okay.
At least it missed.
Yeah, we know.
Wait,
going forward.
there is this.
No, it's a note made by. It's like, I don't think it's on your
Oh.
card.
It says it intentionally doesn't have it in there. If the spiritual weapon could make them, it would say.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I would think it would be opposite,
No.
but
That's coming
But
from...
that's where we're going,
That's
yeah.
coming
Yeah.
from Mr. Crawford. I
Yep.
can't argue with that. Okay, so here we go. 9 damage of piercing. 9 damage of the piercing variety from that first attack, and you get another bolt coming at you too. So just remember 9.
well, if they did it my way, he wouldn't have got the question.
Second one's going to
begin
be armor class. Armor class 10. That probably doesn't.
That's
hit
a
you.
miss.
It's
Yeah.
a miss. So yeah, 9 piercing damage to Spitlongi.
Not necrotic.
Yeah.
No, not necrotic.
Spitlongi's getting fucked
Thankfully.
up.
Yeah, she's getting hurt. They're coming after her.
Okay, and next actor is going to be Tomb Dwarf number 4.
What really sucks about
Let's
this
move right
is
down.
we are essentially blocked in and separated.
Yeah, we're fun. Like I'm nervous. If you move, I'm gonna like funnel that. It's just not.
Okay, so the next Tomb Dwarf moves down, battle axe in hand, going after Spitlongi again.
I need you guys in the room so that we could chase them out.
I need Zaves to move behind me next row so I can slash all 3 of those with the lightning
And
bolt.
take an opportunity of attack for necrotic damage. Screw you.
Yeah, I know.
So here we go. First,
No, I'm just saying you need to clear the way for them to run away.
For them to run away.
Yeah.
because undead do that often.
They do.
I know,
will.
right?
I'm not trapped in
They
here
do.
with you. You're trapped in here with me.
All right, here we go. Battle axe attacks coming in. A couple of them. First one, 10 plus armor class 14. with
That
the
is a
battle axe.
miss.
That's a miss. Second attack with the life drain is gonna miss.
Who's doing the
Alright.
life drain? The little dwarf shits, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, they sure
and there's
are.
fucking 5 of them.
Top of round 2, Spitlongi, back to you. Now I don't need to tell you what's going on. I think you're right there in it at this point.
Yeah, there is a crack in Spitlongi's demeanor as she hastily mutters a few words and moves her hands about, and you see almost images of Spitlongi herself leaping out of her, and they look like they're all like moving in and out, interweaving as she casts mirror image.
All right, yeah, I remember this one.
Get a little
Love that spell.
little defensiveness
little
here.
strategic in here.
Yeah. And then she's going to, well, if she moves, she's going to incur a lot of attacks of
A
opportunity.
lot of attacks.
So let's have as a bonus action, let's bring that spiritual weapon. Let's put it right next to Spitlongi. The square to the. Can I move it and attack with it in the same round?
Yes.
Okay.
Bonus action to move it, I think.
Right. Yes, it is. Oh, and I missed with it. It was a 7.
Oh, is it a concentration spell by chance? It might be.
No, it's-
What does that mean?
I don't think it is.
Really?
Is
Where
there
would
a
I
little
see it?
C up on the?
There is on the
Yeah, I
duration.
was
Does
gonna
that mean I
say,
can't cast other spells?
It means that
No, you
just
can.
can't cast another concentration spell. But it
Yes.
does mean that if you get hit or if you take damage, there's a chance
Oh.
of it breaking.
So I did take damage.
You did.
So what's the
What's
chance?
the
It's
name
gonna
of the
it's
spell?
gonna be 10 plus 10
I think it's just 10, wasn't
just 10.
it? We just did this. I can never remember.
Okay.
You said spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah, it's concentration.
That's definitely not a concentration.
Are
Really?
you,
It says I have a C here next to my
I'm
duration.
pretty sure it was when in the abyss.
Yeah, that's concentration.
I rolled the 13, so if it's
So
just
you
10,
do pass. You do
Okay.
pass. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like. I have like a couple aid spells now, and I can't see any of you, and it's unnerving. I'm like,
It must be
can't-
stressful for you,
yeah,
man. You
I'm
don't
like,
know
I
what's
can't
here.
help anybody.
You hear shit happening, but
yeah. Other than that, Spitlongi's gonna stay right where she's at.
well, you can attack with the. Can you attack and move with the spiritual weapon in the same round? I believe you can, right?
Yeah,
10.
I already did.
10 or
But I
half
missed.
the damage you take, whatever's higher.
Oh, what was half the damage?
10 was higher.
10 was higher.
You took 8 damage, I think.
Yep. I missed with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually write that down.
Do you have to do it
It's
twice?
definitely not concentration.
There's a C next to.
There's
Why-
a C next to it on
Sabriel,
my card.
why are you lying to us?
But maybe the card doesn't match the rules.
Yeah,
Let me check my D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
I purposely avoid concentration spells, and I know that's like a shit cop out, but they stress me out.
Well,
They're also really strong.
They are. They are. That's why I chose Fly and Witch Bolt
Well,
as the 2 that I have
Let's
that were
not let this
concentration.
derail us.
no.
Let's keep
In
going.
any case, Spitlongi's done with her turn. I believe that makes it Copernicus.
Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing on Beyond. It doesn't say it's
It,
concentration.
it does not say it inside of
Right.
the spell list, and
That's
it does
true.
not say it inside of the player's
Ooh,
guide.
Whoa.
so there's an error on the
On the cards.
Yeah, that's 2 for 1, right?
We are finding all kinds of
What?
I'm getting
bugs
a little
tonight.
upset.
Oh, don't get upset. We fuck up all the time.
Come on, Wizards of the Coast.
I have to
that-
take. I have to
don't
take
even-
all the mishaps. Maybe it's because I'm like the newest player too.
Maybe they changed it because these cards were published in 2014.
Yeah,
Mm.
it could have been an errata. Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
The errata.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Next up is going to be Copernicus Heart. I know you've been anxious to go. What do you got?
Up on the table.
I hope this works. Squeal for me, piggy.
Yeah, I was gonna say dance for us, Dark Elf.
Squeal for me, pig. And he'll cast Polymorph on the golem. It's going to be a wisdom saving throw. I'm hoping these things don't have really high wisdom.
Okay, what is let's hear some polymorph effects.
Transforms a creature you see. An unwilling creature makes a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Here we go. Fails.
Whoa.
So what happens?
So yeah, it had to be lower than a 14. So I turned him into a pig
Shut
Oh.
up. Shut up.
because I can do whatever his CR is and lower,
Wow.
which
so
I
this,
assume a pig is lower.
Yup. Pig is lower.
That is awesome. You just turned me into a valley girl. Shut up.
You didn't see that
Shut
coming?
up.
He said
Wow.
squeal like
So this
So
is
his
this is legit.
stats and everything are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
I think in
and-
this case, a pig would just start to flee.
It
Panic.
retains its alignment and personality, yada yada. And this lasts for 1 hour.
Wow. Can he repeat the saving throw?
No.
I don't think
No.
so.
What? You can just turn enemies into pigs?
And so it has like the hit points of a pig now. So if we kill it in the next hour, like what, 8 hit points maybe, it's dead. Like it doesn't
gotta-
revert.
what's-
No,
what's
this
the
is
catch?
like
What's the
yeah,
catch?
this is insane.
I don't know. This is Cappy's Eldritch Invocation. He got at level 7. He picked up Polymorph. I don't think there is a catch.
No, there's no catch.
what?
I think so. Right. It
Unless
makes it
he's
easier to kill an
immune.
enemy. The thing is that if you do it against an unwilling target, it gets a saving throw.
It failed.
It failed, so that's why it's so deadly. If you do it against a willing target, that's where the CR being lower comes into play, because like if you want to turn your friend into a dragon or something like that. You know
Right.
what
I can't
mean?
polymorph you into something badass.
Right. It would have
Right,
to
but
be
it's still
CR
like an
7.
instant. It's still like an instant kill.
Yeah,
Almost.
this thing's
Not
done.
quite. I mean, like
Yeah, it is.
One
Mind
failed
over
saving throw.
you still have to hit it. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a
takes
pig.
round.
It's a 1 failed saving throw, and now it's a pig with pig stats.
Maybe they're
Right.
assuming that
mean,
anything
that's-
that's really
The only thing I would suggest is look and see if it's. I would imagine a lot of things are immune.
Is it an undead pig?
you gonna check
As
it
far as
Oh, wait, it was the
immunities, as
golem.
far as condition immunities, I'm not seeing it.
No, it's not an undead pig, and its name is Kevin. Kevin Bacon.
Ooh, you heard it here first.
A shape changer automatically succeeds on the saving throw.
And I'm gonna slaughter this thing,
people are gonna be upset.
and we're gonna
People
feast on
love
it.
Kevin Bacon.
We're gonna feast
Oh, wait,
on
I
its
don't-
blood.
I mean, it's a golem.
Oh,
like,
wait
I
a
don't
minute,
even know
wait
if
a
that's
minute.
possible.
Immutable form. It's not in a conditions immunities. It's under traits. Immutable form. The Tomb Guardian is immune to any spell or effect that would alter its form.
I
Ooh.
knew it was,
I
it
knew
was
it
too
was
good
too
to be
good
true.
to be true.
But I mean, like, so that's a specialized thing against
Right.
polymorphism.
Right, exactly.
For
So
most
that-
enemies, this would hold true.
Exactly. I was just
like-
that's where I was going with it. It has
I
to
bet
be a
for
catch
most
somewhere.
higher level things, it would be a
That-
immunity
yeah.
they throw in there.
Action.
I mean, it's not a weak spell. It's like he has it as an ability. It's a 4th level spell, and even
Yeah,
at our
it is
level, we only get one. I only get 1 4th.
Yeah,
That's true,
As do
yeah.
I. Yeah, unless I spend all my sorcery points.
I mean, think about what 5th level spells are going to start to look like.
Well, that's
We
what I
make
mean
it
when you
there.
start getting into like finger of death and shit.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I guess.
And that.
That tickle your fancy, baby.
I'm such a child. I'm sorry.
I mean, that spell's awesome.
It is awesome.
It is awesome.
And
If
imagine
you
if
had used it on a dwarf.
I was just gonna say that
Yeah.
and maybe going forward now that you know that anyway that it's
Well, it's an invocation. I can only cast it once per rest, kind of deal.
oh yeah.
So
I was gonna say,
I was
it's a
gonna
fourth
cast it
level
on
spell,
one of the
I think,
dwarves,
right?
and that's why I asked if the dwarves were the ones who did the life drain. But I just got greedy.
Yeah,
I got greedy.
it's all right.
I'm paying for
It
it.
happens.
That's my
Okay.
turn.
You would. Wongo made you do it.
Oh, I'm good.
Do it. That's a great idea, Copernicus. You fool.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of those lately.
We haven't.
Because Sybil's gone.
All right.
No.
Xavier, you're up.
Copernicus used to do it.
I'm bringing
I'm
Sybil
up,
back.
huh?
Well, I think Copernicus used to do it because he had Sybil. Like,
Even the Quincy
Yeah.
you fools. I feel like Quincy got it quite a bit.
Somewhere along the lines, I'm going to play Sybil. I want to so bad.
all right, Mr. Dawn Tracker, you're up, brother. Let's do it.
Yep. All right. So,
Can Irme and Xavier communicate?
Yeah. Talking's a free action.
yep.
So
Talk.
I actually don't want to communicate with you. You just like tell me. I feel like because we're stuck in this hallway, you need to like give me a plan here.
We need to
So-
clear this fucking line out so that we can regroup with our companions.
What a moment for the...
Communication breakdown.
Yeah.
You're lagging a little bit, bro. Hold on. You know what's weird? When it does that, because he's recording his track, it comes out flawlessly
Right.
when he
No,
sends
yeah, I
it to
get
me,
that.
you know? So it's interesting going back. I'm like, that's
But
what he said
we
then.
heard
Yeah.
nothing of that
sorry,
plan.
sorry, you're gonna have to edit out that raspberry. I
So
just
here,
did.
guys, here's the plan.
All right. So now that we all have that, I'm going to execute part 1. All right. Let's go.
Son of a bitch.
We're executing part 1. What is part 2?
All right. So Xavier is going to, or I'm going to cast Slayer's Prey as a bonus action to Tomb Dwarf number 5.
Okay, that's the one right in front of you.
That's Christopher,
Yes.
right?
Xavier, can you move behind me after you do this?
Christopher Walker.
Say it in character. Get behind me, Zane.
All right. So after that is done, I am then going to. Actually, I'm just going to attack away with one of my whips.
Okay.
Xavier, move behind me when you're done.
That doesn't seem like a smart idea.
You can always move back ahead of me if you'd like, but I can
You can-
blast
you-
all 3 of these while they're lined up if you move out of my way.
Yeah, you can't move through enemies, can you? You can move diagonal through
Oh, you would have to take an
Copernicus.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but what about the corner? You can't do that.
Oh,
Well, he could move-
corner rule.
You could move if you move behind me. You take an
Yeah,
attack
good
of
call.
Armor
opportunity.
class 12.
If you took,
Armor class 12 is on Tomb Dwarf number 5. That's a miss.
Yeah. All right.
Xavier, I can help you get away from that first one if you need aid. If you risk taking that attack of opportunity to move when you're done.
I mean, here's.
You could tell him. Irme can
That's-
tell him you're lining him up with a lightning bolt, and he's in the way.
That's
you can
That's essentially what I'm doing.
right, but just so he understands the severity of it, like you're about to get your ass lightning bolted because I see no other way around.
Yeah. Well, that's
Alright.
what I said. They're lined. I said that earlier.
Right.
All right. I will get hit, I guess.
All right.
Attack of opportunity coming in from Tomb Dwarf
Which
number
I
5.
really don't want to.
Hold
I think
on,
this is
hold
actually
on.
really stupid.
Double life drain.
Xavier,
No,
you
just kidding.
fool. You fool, Xavier. Where are you going?
Are your friends leaving us in here to die?
Have you not
child?
seen what they can do?
Hold on.
Before the DM says anything.
Before the DM says anything, I am gonna use Ben Luck to add a D4 penalty to that attack of opportunity,
There you go.
just in case. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm trying my best.
All right, so he hit armor class 10.
Oh,
Minus
I
2.
wasted it,
It's a
but minus
miss.
2.
I
Miss.
mean, he would have missed me anyways.
I
with the
know, but I
necrotic
was trying to
damage.
make sure because I'm telling you to do something. I didn't want
That
you to
was
take
good.
damage because it was my idea.
Smart. That was
It
smart.
was a smart move. You got points, spend them. Why not, right?
That might be even an inspiration point.
That
Yeah.
was
An
actually really
inspiration.
good, though.
Okay. Anyone
Is that
else
my
have?
first inspiration point?
I think
Well,
that's an inspiration.
Not yet. I hear inspiration coming from the left. Anybody else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for damn sure.
I'm kind of going to agree with that.
Okay, inspiration go.
She-
if you don't already
she's-
have one, Irme, that was a bold,
That's
compassionate
my first
move.
one.
Yeah, she had something she wanted. She used her abilities. She kind of like got
She was
saved.
Do
bending
you have your
luck
acceptance
around
speech
her.
ready?
I don't even know what to say.
Well, thank
You're
your party
welcome.
members to
Yeah.
begin with.
I'm
Start
not
with
thanking you assholes. All
was
y'all
my
got
idea.
fucking inspirations like a bunch before I did.
It was
Your
my
mate's been
idea.
reviving people with her tears and fucking running through shit. This is...
For the first time in Natty 19.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry.
Oh, Aaron.
I
Episode
cried last
78.
episode. I'm gonna cry this episode. Jesus.
78 episodes in, and Irma gets her first inspiration.
Finally, she did something right.
I gotta be ginger with them because she's my wife, and I don't need to hear Swaney sending me messages. Oh, fucking Irma gets an inspiration. Wasn't even a cool thing.
Why is it got to be me?
I guess you're the complainer.
All right, that's awesome.
Zavril, is that your
Yes.
movement? That's where you're ending your movement?
No,
Yep.
no, behind me.
But you can go in front of him, and you probably honestly
Oh,
have to.
yeah, I
If
can
you
move
think
in front
about
of him.
if you think about the doorway
The
and the
trajectory.
stairway, yeah.
You're right.
Right.
Will do.
Okay. Next up, Tomb Dwarf number 5.
That's Dick, right? Isn't that Dickie?
No, Dickie's behind the
No.
column.
No, I think Tomb Dwarf number 5 is Richard, as it were. He
No,
was the
that was
first
two.
one to come. He was the first one in initiative. You're right.
Dick
So-
was
Alright.
Dick was the first one to come.
all right. So
Makes sense.
he's
Logical order of things.
here we go. That's only if you're doing it wrong. All right, so here we go. We got a couple targets here, and Spitlongi's been getting the brunt of things. But I'm trying to play out the intelligence of these things.
It's fine.
So 1, 2,
Sort of.
1, 2, 3 is Copernicus. 4, 5, 6 is Spitlongi. 1, 2, 3. That's Copernicus.
Can you
3.
ping him on the map? Oh, he's okay. I see who he is.
Yeah, he's the guy right at the base of the stairs that Zavril just took an attack of opportunity. So here we go, an attack with battle axes coming in at Copernicus. Got a battle axe coming in. That's going to be an armor class 19 on the first one.
That's a hit. That's my AC.
Okay,
What
so
about the second attack?
you want to resolve them both?
Yeah.
Okay, second attack is going to be a life drain. Here we come. That's going to miss with a natural 3. So
There
the
we go.
So the battle axe, as it were, is going to be some slashing damage of the 9 variety.
9. So he takes. I still have 7 points of cold damage that blows out, and then
So he takes a 7-point cold damage.
Yep.
Let
And
me
I
check,
take 2.
let me check resistances. No, he takes it. That's 7 points. So that puts him up to 20 wounds total. Okay. All right. That armor spell is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So that was his turn. He's not going to move and provoke. That would be foolhardy of him. So next up is Irame.
So Irme is going to take the 6 steps or so to move beyond Zavril.
You can move through him in two steps.
2 steps. Well, I was counting the stairs.
She's
Sorry,
counting the
apologize.
stairs.
Oh, the
I actually
steps.
knew what
Okay.
you were doing.
Interesting. All right.
In slow motion, by the way, as Ride the Lightning plays.
There you go.
Why are you
Wise
walking so
choice.
slow?
Wise choice.
Yeah, what am I doing here? And she's going to cast lightning. Well, shit, she's got that fucking concentration. Let me think for a moment. Apologies.
It's not going to break concentration.
No, it's not going to break concentration. I have a question. So with my Witch Bolt cast, and it's a concentration, would I be able to do the 2d12 of lightning damage to who I'm concentrating on, and then use my Quicken to cast another spell?
It
I don't
break
s-
concentration.
Quicken would break concentration.
No, Quicken wouldn't break concentration, but I think Quicken only pertains to spells. I don't know if I think your Witch Bolt is already cast, so theoretically
Yeah.
I don't think you can Quicken it.
Okay.
What does
Gotcha.
Quicken do? I thought it just lets you do another action.
It's meta magic though,
It-
so I think it only applies to a spell that's
But if she did
cast.
it, to her lightning bolt, if she casts Quicken on her lightning bolt, does that mean she gets cast another?
Could I cast lightning bolt, quicken it, and then finish off with my Witch Bolt?
What does Quicken do specifically?
So, the Quicken spell, when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change that casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting. So, I believe you can cast 2 spells.
So that's doable.
Because one of the spells becomes a bonus action, right?
Yeah, so you can do that. Because you turn the casting time of Lightning Bolt to a bonus action, and you're using your action to do the Witch Bolt.
Okay, I'll read it one more time. I'll read it one more time to put it to the table.
Okay.
When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting.
But can you use your action to then cast another spell because of that previous route?
She's not casting another spell. Witch Bolt was already cast. Witch Bolt she's concentrating on. So all she has to do is use her action.
It requires 1 action.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like something that's lingering that you have to use
there's
an
an
action
actual
to
connection.
activate.
There's a lightning. There's like a static connection between me and.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I was confused there too.
What do you think? What's K-Way think? He
No,
usually goes hard on
clear.
the...
I'm the DM. It's clear cut to me what's going on.
All right.
Yeah.
So should I cast Lightning Bolt, quicken it, or should I? Which order do I have to do it in?
You can do it in any order because you're using your action to. Well, no, you have to do Lightning Bolt first.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Because it says when you cast a spell,
I can make it a bonus action.
So you have to do that first.
And that is why I can cast 2 spells using quicken.
Right, but if you were to do that, it'd have to be a cantrip, the second spell, because you can only cast 1.
Ooh, I think we
Right,
might have made that
exactly.
mistake in the past. I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, so Irme is going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Yep.
So, stroke of lightning, a line of 100 feet long, 5 feet wide, blasts out in the direction you choose.
Straight ahead.
I'm only reading this because I'm trying to get to the saving throw part. It's a dex saving throw for the 3 creatures in front of me right now.
Okay, so let me try
Is
to.
that half
bang this
damage?
out real
It's
quick.
half damage if they pass.
All right, so let's resolve Dicky first. Dex.
The spell save DC is going to be 13.
All right, so what's the damage?
I need 3 more D8. Yeah. Cappy. Got my back.
Start extending the rest of
He's only doing it in
I know you
rows
guys
that
have
you
same
can,
color.
clear
Ooh,
up the
okay, I
path.
see 1-1. All right, so we've got 1, 3, 6, 12,
Keep your eye on the fight.
16,
It's like 3-card Monty.
18, 23, 29 damage for full.
Okay, so Tomb Dwarf 5 is dead.
Nice.
Let's do a dex on the Tomb Guardian. That's gonna be a failure.
No.
So 29 lightning damage?
Uh,
Or I failed or he failed?
He failed his dex
Oh,
check.
yes.
However,
I was wondering.
I was like, why did you
Whose
say
side is Cappy on anyway?
I know,
however, you
right?
see the lightning as it hits him. It just kind of goes right around him
Fucky.
as he's immune to it.
Everything.
I know.
And hits Tomb Dwarf number 4 on the other side of him. Let's resolve him now.
So, just so you know, I'm not
And
going to...
he's going to fail. So
Okay.
he's taking full 29 damage, which bloodies him at this point. So,
Nice
okay, turn the
job.
tides. Turn the tides.
And so my witch bolt is canceled out because the person I had it attached to is dead.
Oh, yep, that's true. You can't move it, huh?
Yeah, so that concludes Irme's turn. Unless
that sucks.
go ahead, Zavril. What's up?
I was gonna say that sucks that you quickened it and then he died anyways.
It was still a good move.
Yeah,
It was.
It was smart. So next up is
Do I
wicked smart.
do I have to quicken it though? Did I say that I did already?
You
Okay.
said you did because you couldn't predict.
You got it. You got
right.
it.
Unless you can bend time.
No, that's
with a
okay.
fucking sorcery
That would
point.
be great. No.
I feel like she always bends time anyways.
I feel like I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve. It's not the end of the world.
All right, Tomb Dwarf number 2.
I lost your page, dude. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Tomb Dwarf number 2, Spitlongi in melee. Here we go. First,
There are several images of Spitlongi, like shifting and moving.
Nice.
nice. First attack with the battle axe. is going to be armor class 17.
Okay, that is going to hit one of Spitlongi's duplicates.
Okay.
Which
and
you don't have to roll damage, I think.
it eviscerates it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and the life drain. This is the good one.
But, oh, that's a separate attack.
Yeah, armor class 14.
Ooh. Oh, whew. Just barely made that one. That hit a duplicate as well. And...
Does it... okay. Okay, yep. No, you're right.
Yeah, and destroys it with an armor class 14.
Okay.
There are chances that the duplicates could survive a hit.
Really?
Yeah, if the attack rolls low enough.
Okay,
Neat.
gotcha.
It's a dexterity. It's basically 10 plus dex.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, that makes sense.
So I only have one duplicate left.
Right, but you avoided that life drain, which is a nice,
Sure
nice
did.
touch. Next up brings us to the Tomb Guardian. So far, I would say this guy has been
Resistant, if anything.
Yeah, he's a tough,
say the
tough
least.
bastard.
to say the
I'm really
least.
bummed about that lightning bolt not hitting him.
He's
at
coming
all.
in the good.
Right?
He's coming in. He's going after. I'm gonna roll again because I like their intelligence. I like these. So he's gonna be doing coming after Spitlongi with a couple slams.
Dude, it's your night.
Yeah.
First slam is gonna. Oh my goodness, natty 17.
Breaking her in.
That is a... Let me see if it hits me or a... It hits the last duplicate, destroying it.
Nice.
Spitlongi no longer has any
Second
mirror
slam.
images.
It's gonna be a natty 16.
Man, so those things saved your life.
16 barely hits.
All right, so that slam is gonna. He's just tearing through. Let's see. It's gonna be a full-on 17 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit! No saving throws.
No, that was a
Spitlongi
straight up
is
attack roll.
Spitlongi is now definitely bloodied. She is looking in bad shape.
How many current hit points do you have?
13.
Okay.
My max is down to
Yep,
46.
that works. Yep. Damn, Spitlongi is bloodied after. So this thing resists the lightning bolt. Turns in a frenzy. Well, he's actually not even frenzied quite yet.
Damn, not even frenzied.
Jeez, aye.
Slams Spitlongi, shattering her last remaining mirror image, and then coming in again with a second slam. Boom! Sending her into the bloodied condition. We're going to resolve this next time. We'll see you next week on the 9019 podcast.
Ouch.
Ouch is right.
I'm looking at your I'm looking at your crossouts of all the hit points you're taking
Right.
on your sheet right now. It's
Down to
brutal.
13 hit points.
Speaking of which, I don't know how you can concentrate on that shit you got going on over there.
What are you talking about?
It's like not even on the lines. You've got lined paper. Why are you writing down the diagonal?
I can't write on lines with everything in the way. I gotta figure out how the hell Spitlongi's gonna escape this situation. Your face looks like Kiwi's favorite color.
Yeah.
You're turning violet. Violet.
Come on,
I want an Oompa Loompa and I want it now.
She was blue, wasn't she?
Yeah. Veronica Blue? Was that her name? No.
Veronica Veruca Salt.
What?
Wait, is not Veruca Salt?
What?
Is Veruca Salt not a? I think it's Veruca Salt.
Okay.
I think so.
Didn't he get his dog in Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
Oh, I think he did Amish
his dog.
country.
Yeah, he went to. I think the Amish were breeding.
Oh, you mean his? That's where he got his.
That's
dog.
where he went
Right,
to
okay.
pick up his dog's name. I'm such a jerk. What's his dog's name?
Lisa.
No.
No.
Alice.
Alice. I was fucking close.
No.
What?
Some of those
That's
the letters
close.
are
Lisa and Alice?
It's almost
You would know her name if you just
Asked
asked Alice. And Veruca Salt was the name of the spoiled kid in
Nice
Charlie and the Chocolate
job.
Factory.
Veruca Salt. I have to
Yep.
store that.
And apparently there's a band named after her.
I
It's a
didn't
good
know
name.
the last name, but that's interesting.
It's assault.
Who's doing
No,
the,
salt. Just salt.
S-A-L-T.
Oh,
She was salty.
Farouk Salt.
Veruca.